My report is a call for the spirit of educated engagement, where we can bring all into our political life. As someone mentioned, Mr. Economo, in ancient Athens, politics was not simply a fight for power. It was a capacity to imagine a much better future collectively and actually make it happen. And on the contrary, Lord David, democracy was a way to make sure that we do not have concentration of power. And as George Folks said earlier, this is one of the big problems of today's democracy. We have huge concentration of power, which is capturing our institutions, undermining our institutions, money in politics, wealth in media, wealth in lobbying. This here report is saying we have ways to find new forms of engagement, new forms of experimentation, which can rethink, restructure the powers that be, so that we make our societies more democratic, more participatory. So we should allow our imagination to move beyond what we know as daily routines in our politics. And we have seen that there are ways. Fiona from Ireland mentioned a very important experience of the citizens' assemblies on such a difficult issue as abortion. There were no lobbies that made the decision. There were no single-issue groups that influenced. It was citizens with experts thinking deeply about the question. It was not a TikTok dialogue. It was a deeper dialogue, one informed and educated. This is what we want to see through engagement and through citizen participation. And there are many ways we should imagine. As Tassos very well said, and his proposals on the youth rapporteur for our committees, for all our work, this is of great importance. But there are other forms, internet platforms, where everybody has an equal voice on deliberating on policy. What if Facebook was actually owned not by Zuckerberg, but by all of us who use it? Yes. What if Twitter was not owned by Elon Musk, but was owned by the Parliamentary Assembly of the Council of Europe? Our Swiss colleague talked about direct democracy. We have to learn from Switzerland, of course. And it's not only the opinion polls that should guide us. They are very artificial. They are static. They don't delve into a deeper understanding. They don't allow for participation. They allow for manipulation. So we need to find more participatory ways to truly make our democracy better. A final word. Participation and democracy was also a way to peacefully, not through polarization, not through violence, not through the power not through the law of the powerful, to make decisions, peaceful decisions. That's why democracy is linked for peace. That's why democracy is linked for the fight that Ukraine is giving, Georgia is giving, we are all giving for democracy and peace in Europe. Thank you very much.